Hey there. So, I stumbled upon Azure Cache for Redis recently, and let me tell you, it's such a game changer for caching, don't you think? It's like rediscovering the good old days of speed when websites weren't so clunky and had that wow factor about them. Anyways, to set the scene, imagine you are trying to build a cloud-based application and you want to make sure it performs at its best, especially during those peak traffic times. That's where Azure Cache for Redis kicks in, offering a super reliable caching solution that's backed by Microsoft Azure. I mean, it's built on the very popular Redis engine, but wrapped in Redis Enterprise. It's like getting supercharged without needing that extra investment in infrastructure. Now, I know the term caching sounds like something on my grandma's side, but here's the scoop: Azure Cache for Redis stores frequently accessed data in memory, not the hard drive, slashing the load of your database. It's pretty neat, actually. Alright, let's dive into the juicy details. First off, setting it up is a piece of cake. Azure makes it feel like I'm hosting at my local bakery now. You just have to whip up an empty Redis cache, throw in some access credentials, and voila, you can deploy this bad boy on-premise or in Azure as a virtual machine, or even as a managed instance. Speaking of which, here's where it gets fancy. You can play with configurations right from the dashboard. I spent some good time configuring replication and failover, making sure everything is DDoS-proof, and honestly, it felt like I was programming my own digital fortress. But hey, the true magic happens when it starts serving data. You'll find transactions are fast as lightning and durability is the name of the game as data gets distributed across replicas. Now, the icing on the cake, it's all about how Azure Cache for Redis helps your app eat up less bandwidth. You are not just saving resources, but you are also speeding things up. How often I've seen a web app light up like Christmas morning with no wait times. That's because frequently requested data lived happily ever after in the cache. And of course, we always gotta touch on costs. Because you deserve it, Redis is a lean operator, especially with Azure where pricing is transparent, and when it comes to paying for power and storage on machine, it's a slice of the pie rather than the whole cake. Beyond the sweet setup, there's also a robust suite of cool tools. Imagine having a secret weapon to tackle troubleshooting head-on. Azure Cache for Redis gives you real-time stats, event logs, and inspection tools, making it way easier to identify and solve headaches before your users start freaking out. It's like having a concierge at your disposal, and let me tell you, being proactive about issues can save face for your brand. And I know we've gotta talk about scaling because without it, we're stuck trying to juggle more data balls than it can handle, right? Nope, no worries. Azure has got our backs with horizontal scaling options and the ability to spin up new Redis instances as needed without interrupting your service. That's like doubling your capacity with just a twist of the hand, if you catch my drift. So, wrapping up on a high note, Azure Cache for Redis isn't just a caching service, it's a smart play for a better cloud experience, cutting through performance bottlenecks and empowering developers to build apps that not only work but thrive. It's like adding a turbocharger to your cloud computing engine, with Redis Enterprise speeding up even more. And hey, if you are craving more insights and know-how on deploying and mastering Azure Cache for Redis, my next blog post is going to be a deep dive. But to really get started, check out neeraj.qqq.io, because at TechLab, that's where the knowledge unfolds, and we always welcome newcomers, friends, and tech enthusiasts to explore, learn, and grow. So, make sure to subscribe so every new post finds you in good time, and let's continue this journey of cloud mastery together.